Hello, welcome to Tony's Bonsai. Today I'm going to be working on this Lonicera Maygreen, or otherwise known as honeysuckle. I do have quite a few honeysuckles that I collected from some local wasteland, but I saw this in Morrison's. It was £2 and I thought it just looks a lot better, it's a lot finer growth, so let's take a closer look. It appears to be a nice healthy tree with lots of decent growth on it, which is great. There weren't that many to choose from, but I had the choice of about 3 or 4, and I chose this one because it looks like it's got a good radial root spread. This is a problem branch, but it's in a great place for a problem branch. I can simply go in, take that off, and the problem is gone. Now that I've dealt with that problem down at the bottom, it comes up, we've got a bit of a sort of dead branch there. That would be quite a good place to have a branch. But it does appear dead, so that can go. And we've got another lovely branch just below where that was, so that's a perfect replacement. We've got a few bits of branches that I'll remove some of them later on. But the next major issue is what's happening up at the top here. At this point here, the trunk divides into 2. So we can't keep both of these. One of them's got to go. I'll just remove this bit of a branch here that's in the way, because that's going whatever happens. So I may as well remove that now. And we can see a bit easier what's happening inside here. So what are our options? We either cut here and lose that, or we cut here and lose this. In some ways that does seem a bit more natural. However, I like this change in direction. I think it works well, and so based on that change in direction, I'm going to make my decision to remove this section here. There we go. We've got these nubs at the top that I need to clean up and get rid of. And I want this to be, obviously this is the new apex of the tree. I don't want any more swelling at this point, so all branches around here have to be removed. And it includes this branch, even though, you know, I'm kind of tempted to keep it because it is coming from what you would think of as a traditionally good location on the outside of a bend. Really, I want this bend to be a lot neater, so I'll go in and I'm cutting that back much tighter there. There's another branch coming from that point at the back. Get rid of that, and now there's nothing coming from here at all, and this can just be allowed to taper up. There's a bit of a little downward nub I'll just get rid of. There we go, now we're talking. We've got another very weak one under here, that too can go. So I'm just taking the very weak stuff away. I don't want to remove everything. I'll leave these thin branches in, and now that these have got access to good light, these will probably do a bit better. I've just realised you couldn't really even possibly fully see what I was doing there because of this branch. I couldn't see it from my point of view, but we can see what I've done. I've taken that off, so this now sweeps up quite nicely into this branch there, and I think that looks quite good. I've just wrapped a single piece of aluminium wire around this branch. While it's still relatively supple, I'd like to just add a bit of movement into it. Not a lot, I don't go any further than that. You know, they are quite brittle, these honeysuckles, and if this snaps, that's all the energy gone from the tree really, so I'll just leave it at that. It's a very quick video today. I just wanted to show you what I'm up to, just improving this honeysuckle, and that's on its way now to becoming, you know, having quite a nice trunk line. So in a couple of months I'll do some work on the roots, but for now, very happy with that. Don't need to go mad on it. Just leave that where it is and look after that. These branches I've removed are going to make really nice cuttings. Honeysuckles root very, very easily, so I'll keep these in a cup of water overnight, and then tomorrow I'll put them in some bonsai soil and just leave them and see what happens in the spring. That's me done for today. As always, thanks for joining me. Have a great day and I'll see you soon.